Let's take you back now to Pimville, Soweto, where our reporter Heidi Giokos has been stationed. She's actually been stationed outside Nhlanhla Lux's house. You'd remember that it was in fact bombed this morning. We understand that the police commissioner has now paid the family a visit. Let's listen in.
Are you honest? Bomb! Plane. In the hour. Plane. What?
What was Gaga?
It's bomb. We learn to send this. It's bomb.
After
Kuma, there were so much shots, gunshots which went around. So, I had to stand up near window in your bed because I knew for sure ulumtana wait. Mangiti, Yabanaba consider by agreement, I might get confused and then when Zagalan. But eventually we went out. And then Smongama Poisa, they responded immediately. We salute Amapoisa, Ikpiniso Al Sale, because Minamang Pumelanga Pandama Poisa Besafigid. But above all, Asuko safe in South Africa because of what is happening. Tinababkele Salong 76, we are part of it. We never fought for we never fought for our positions. We never fought for Imali Emapokutun 8. We wanted our students to be free. But what we are fighting for now, it's a black man against a black man. Are we a caste nation as blacks?
Maybe.
No, we are not. We need to go deeper to check what's wrong with us. Why don't we love one another? Why minang rich on expense of other people? As black nation.
No, but what is clear is serious. Maubona ama windile. When you vimbenga ngoba iseduze kwala iyeke la iseduze kwakhona kwakushaya amawindi ano next door
mina ngibophile
kuyacaca
wathi bakubophile kanye
bathe bengayizwanga ile firearm ukuthi was
no so it happened when the guys left. It's the same strategy they use when they do ATM bombings. After the bomb taking money, they move shooting so that the ordinary person is intimidated from even just looking. So it's just one of those tactics. It's not like the firearm was used here deliberately for a certain purpose. The only purpose. I was making sure there's law and order across Soweto.
You were not in the house?
I was not in the house. I got called after that Mirolens arrest, Dobsonville arrest there.
No, siyabonga boma. Siyabonga ukuthi nisibonele nasibekhona. No, izwakale into engathi ayinkulu, but when you come here you realize ukuthi it's something serious. When you see those windows and you can see that it was something powerful, but also it was by no chance. It does look like it was something planning. We came with the National Commissioner. We were working here. We were touching base. But we have left Amapoisa. We have brought DPCI as young Amahawks because in the serious threatening state. So that's why we've been investigating. We hope they'll do the job and we'll find out what happened before.
Yeah. And the sabo gogo kuphela la. Akuna libunji.
Okay. Okay. No. Clearly, there is staggering criminality. As we say, when I spoke to him this morning that this has happened, I really regard it as a very minor thing. Until you come, I don't know if you have moved around these two houses. The damage seems to be significant. It does look like the explosion was quite a powerful one. But this kind of erection, that there was firearm, gunshots after that, it does look like some form of intimidation and some form of thuggery, some form of criminality. It's not just by the way. We hope our police will be able to find the answer and find out what happened. I'm sure we are taking it serious ourselves. That's why our forensics people are here. That's why it's being investigated by the Hawks. We hope to find the actual reason why it happened. But it tells us that I hope it's not linked to what was happening, and I don't want to link it. I guess the investigation will tell us what was the story. But clearly, it's something deeper than what we see.
Minister, colleagues, because we're having a press, let's just purify it. See, Cele, space so we can address the media, please. So can we just have a bit of space so that the minister and the national commissioner can address the media, if that's possible? So we can just, national commissioner. Sorry, let's just. All right. Okay, let's just then take questions and also sort of scramble, as you know, orderly. Let's go forward.
Okay, firstly, good day, Minister. It's now 10:45. Can you please just give us an update just with regards to the situation on the ground? Are things under control? We've heard now that 87 people have been arrested, according to the latest statement by Amapoi's.
Well, we have flown, have a good bird eye view. In the helicopter, we flew over Soweto, went Krugersdorp, went Mhlakeng, went Alex. Yeah. Nothing happened here. Absolutely nothing happened. We just saw some few red whatever, less than 100. That was in Alex. But even our police, we realized that they just wasted their time by being here. Maybe they did a very good job. But you can see everybody is going to work. It's just the normal day and all that. Maybe I still have to go and understand in a political dictionary the word shutdown, because I didn't see anything coming close to that.
All right, behind me there's a question.
Minister from Newsroom Africa, Minister. Have you been able to establish the kind of bomb that was used here? We're hearing reports of petrol bombs. Have you been able to establish that, your preliminary report that you've received from the police? Number two, Minister, you're speaking about how things are normal and there's only been a few incidents and those arrests that you made. But is this an indication that the shutdown has failed from your perspective?
Well, to start the first question, there are people from forensic here. Really, I'll be putting some kind of a cart before the horse. It's not my terrain to talk about what kind of the explosion that was used, and because they are experts, they've been on the ground. So maybe if it needs to be through commissioner, you can talk about that. I had shut down. That's what I've been trying to find out. What is it? But I saw nothing going to that, because shutdown is when life stops, organized that way, either closed by the masses themselves or organized to be so. But the situation here, there's been normal traffic, people going to work, buses. I check at eThekwini, life is normal. I check at Cape Town, life is normal. There will be those few things and all that where people will try to do things out of the way. Police have responded. We have arrested 87 people. Now I'm told that there are 3 EFF councillors among those people that have been arrested around the country, but I'm still going to verify that. So that's an issue. Maybe somebody else can come with a different definition of the shutdown, but I haven't seen it.
Minister, it's Komoto from Eyewitness News. You've spoken about how you told the neighbors that, initially you didn't think it was such a big thing, but you being here now, you realize it's a serious issue that's happened here. Do you have any further information around injuries? That hasn't been clear. Injuries, are there any people that have been hurt due to this incident?
Well, fortunately, I visited both houses where there have been some damage, especially coming to the window panes and all that. It does look like nobody has been physically injured, though from the first house that we visited, the young girl there needs some kind of counseling, raised the issue that she was crying the whole night or the whole morning as it happened. And the next door here, that damage, maybe that will happen. But the funny part of it was in front of the house of Nhlanhla, though it damaged the next door houses. I've heard already in the social media people saying he's a liar, and they said his family can RIP. I don't know what that means. Can RIP is a bloody liar. The crux of the matter is that the explosion was put in front of Nhlanhla, that it damaged other houses. It doesn't mean that at the face value as you see it, we find it in front of his house. For the fact which we didn't get initially, that there was even some gunshots as those people they were withdrawing, as they were retreating. It means something that was nothing but, as I've said, thuggery, criminality. The police, led by the Hawks, will have to tell us what would be story. Any other thinking would be the guesswork at the present moment.
So no deaths, no injuries?
As we're told.
Let's take the last two colleagues, SABC and then eNCA. Go ahead, Griselda.
Perhaps we could bring in the National Police Commissioner, Natcom. From the statement that we've currently received, police are investigating the possible use of commercial explosives. Can you confirm this for us? And what exactly was seized? I understand there was also, given that the ministers also alluded to the issue of gunshots, the possible cartridges that were found. What did you find?
Yeah, now police seized some shrapnels that were left over from the commercial explosive. We don't know what type, but mostly commercial explosives are used in the mines, and they are also used quite often at the ATM bombings. So we just know that it's a commercial explosive that has been used. Cartridges, we haven't yet got that report, but we will still, the DPCI together with forensics, they will investigate and update us what's happening.
All right, live quiet for Heidi.
Heidi Giokos from eNCA. Minister, I just want to ask, you said it's possibly out of the 87, 3 EFF councillors, but you still need to verify that. But do we know in which area? Is it in Gauteng?
I'm told one Gauteng, one Free State, one Mpumalanga.
All right, loud and clear. Thank you, colleagues.
Amanolala, man, you go and sleep. You just wasted your morning and all that kind of...
That is Police Minister Cele together with the National Police Commissioner outside here in Pimville, outside Nhlanhla Lux's house. Mfundo just giving us an update of what they have found so far. I think it's crucial to highlight the fact that it's possibly a commercial explosive that was used here outside, which is often used in illegal mining, we are told, and also at ATM bombings. But what's interesting is that when we engaged with the police on scene, they did tell us that perhaps the bomb was not, or the explosive was not detonated properly, because if it was, there could have possibly been more damage that could have been caused to, if it wasn't indeed in Nhlanhla Lux's house that was the target. What's important is that no deaths or severe injuries have been reported at this stage. Also, the number has been updated. 87 people have been arrested in connection with the shutdown, 3 of them possibly being EFF councillors.
All right, Heidi, thankfully there were no injuries. That's our reporter Heidi Giokos, who is in Soweto Pimville for us this morning.